This is the second episode of the Black Parade Breakdown. The first Black Parade Breakdown I did was back in July of 2017. It was July 18th, 2017, where I analyzed The End and compared it to 5 Years by David Bowie and In the Flesh by Pink Floyd. So now I'm going to do not one, but two songs from the Black Parade. The first one being Sharpest Lives, and the second one being the Black Parade itself. So, well, not Black Parade itself, the Black Parade. Black Parade in quotes, followed by itself. There's no such song called the Black Parade itself. Anyway, so I'm going to start with Sharpest Lives. It's really not too many similarities with this and the Queen song Now I'm Here. So it's only a couple of seconds. It's the first 5 or 6 seconds of each song. So they both start at the beginning. And it's similar in not in tempo or tone, but just in vibe and a little bit of musicality there. So it's the dun 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 dun.
Well, it rains and it pours when you're out on your own. If I crash on the couch, can I sleep?
My Chemical Romance is a little faster and Queen's a little slower, but I remember when I first heard The Sharpest Lives, it definitely reminded me of Now I'm Here. I remember when I first listened to it, I'm like, well, am I playing a Queen song right now? Because it was back when CDs were around. I'm like, why is the Queen song being played? But if you listen to them back to back, they don't sound tonally that much alike, but I think the influence is there. I don't know if My Chemical Romance did it on purpose. I know they're big Queen fans, but I don't know if they did it on purpose or they did it as a tribute to Now I'm Here. And now it's time to compare the Black Parade to Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm just going to compare the beginnings of both songs because, like Now I'm Here and The Sharpest Lives, they have the same vibe to them. They don't sound exactly alike, but when I first heard the Black Parade, I thought of Bohemian Rhapsody. It has the piano intro, and then the vocals come in, and then it builds up to something else. And I'm just going to do the beginning because the Black Parade doesn't get into the operatic section that Bohemian Rhapsody does, but the electric guitars come in. It gets heavy. Both songs are just flamboyant and bombastic and epic sounding, and they're both great songs. So I will start with the intros for both. I will start with the intros. How do you like that? That's a play on words. Is it? Starting intro? Okay. Yeah, I'll shut up now.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten? Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead.
Mama indeed. And My Chemical Romance has a song called Mama on the Black Parade album, which I will be analyzing in a future podcast. So how do you like that? So I also want to point out that the song is called Welcome to the Black Parade, while the album is called The Black Parade. And the part that I played, the first part that I played on Bohemian Rhapsody wasn't the very beginning of the song. It was near the beginning of the song. So it was when the piano came in. So the next part I'm going to play will be when both songs start to crescendo and and start to get heavier to where it kind of peaks. So here the clips are. Here are the clips. Yeah, here are the clips sounds better. So here are the clips.
To lead you in the summer, to join the Black Parade.
So both songs start at a certain level and then increase to a certain level till it climaxes, and then it goes into something different. Now, a lot of songs do this. A whole lot of songs do this. But I want to make a point between Welcome to the Black Parade and Bohemian Rhapsody is that while not exactly identical, you can see that My Chemical Romance take is maybe the wrong word, but we're heavily influenced by Bohemian Rhapsody, and that they're going for the overall vibe of a Bohemian Rhapsody. And I will sum this song up by comparing two parts of the song, two final parts of the songs, where with Welcome to the Black Parade, as soon as the crescendo that was just played by My Chemical Romance ends, it goes into a faster part, not exactly a heavier part, because I think the beginning of Welcome to Black Parade was heavier, more emotional, but this was definitely a faster part. And while Bohemian Rhapsody goes after the operatic section, goes into a heavier, faster part. And both of these sections, once again, aren't identical, but have the same vibe. So here are the two clips.
Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me, and other times I feel like I should go. So you think you can stop me and spit my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby.
So that is it. I hope you enjoyed the breakdown of these two songs. I'm tired. These things are work. It's not like other podcasts where I can just kind of riff off the top of my head, which, I mean, I'm doing right now in this podcast, but also in this podcast, I have to edit and chop things up and listen to parts of songs. It's all fun, but it can get a little tiring, and it's time-consuming, but at the same time, enjoyable. How do you like that? How do you like those little ironies going on? Is that irony? I don't know. I'm not going to analyze Alanis Morissette's ironic. But maybe I will. I have to get like an English major to determine what's irony and what's not. But I digress. I digress yet again. So next time I do one of these Black Parade breakdowns, the songs that I've left, at least the songs that are obvious to me as far as My Chemical Romance's influences go, and I just want to stress that I don't think they're stealing. I'm thinking they're using their influences in a great way. Black Parade is one of my favorite albums. I love this album, but I also recognize the influences that I think they use anyway. So I got 3 songs left. It's going to be Mama, Teenagers, and Blood, which is the hidden track. So I hope you listen to that, and I hope you listen to the other podcasts I have to offer. Oh, I really am tired. So you can find me, Mike Lane. I'm on Twitter at Mike Lane Act. That's MikeLaneAct. You can find me on Facebook at Mike Lane Actor, and you can email me at MikeLaneAct@yahoo.com. Please rate, review, share this podcast. And I hope to hear from you. I'll definitely answer any questions or comments you have. And this is the Music, Movies, and More podcast. And thanks for listening. Bye.